Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we're going to talk about the ruffed grouse, the king of upland birds. Now, the ruffed grouse has got to be one of the most beautiful birds, personal opinion, in North America. They range from all the way up in Alaska, through Canada, down into the Pacific Northwest, over across Minnesota and the Great Lakes area, and then stretching all the way up through New England area into Maine, where it also is found on the most southern fringe of its territory down into Georgia. Most people don't know this about the ruffed grouse, but it comes in 5 different color variations. You've got the red, the gray, intermediate, split, and brown. Now the ruffed grouse weighs in between a pound and a pound and a half, or 16 ounces to 24 ounces, and ranging from 16 to 19 inches long. Now I'm going to be a little biased on when I talk about which states I've picked to hunt ruffed grouse in. The reason I'm being biased isn't only due to facts, but personal experience. Let's talk about ruffed grouse hunting in Minnesota. Probably one of the best places in the United States to go ruffed grouse hunting. They've got avid logging going on up there, which has created great habitat for the ruffed grouse. And the Ruffed Grouse Society has put lots of time and energy into studies for the state of Minnesota. Now, me personally, growing up in Minnesota and grouse hunting up there, I can tell you that it is one of the best states in the union to go grouse hunting in. Here's a map of the distribution of the ruffed grouse in the state of Minnesota. There's a lot of facts that you can find online regarding hunting in the state of Minnesota. So just go on there, do a little bit of Googling, and it should be able to point you in the right direction of what part of the state you want to go hunt. Now, the state of Minnesota's hunting season for ruffed grouse runs from September 1st to January 1st. There's a 5-bird bag limit and a 10-bird possession limit in the state of Minnesota. Now, you got to be careful because there also is spruce grouse in the state of Minnesota. And that 5-bird bag limit and that 10-bird possession limit will work with spruce grouse and ruffed grouse combined. So if you have 5 ruffed grouse, you cannot shoot any spruce grouse for that day. But just don't go over the 5-bird limit with the ruffed grouse and the spruce grouse in the state of Minnesota. The hunting license for the state of Minnesota for a non-resident is going to run you $105 total. There's a walk-in fee for the state of Minnesota and then a small game non-resident hunting license. The walk-in fee costs $3 and the small game non-resident hunting license will cost you $102. So not a bad place to go because I can personally tell you there is ruffed grouse in the state of Minnesota. Now on to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is also very well known for ruffed grouse hunting. In the state of Wisconsin, the season runs from in Zone A, September 14th to January 31st. And in Zone B, October 19th to December 8th. Now you got to be careful and you got to find out where the border of Zone A and Zone B are. But in Zone A, you can harvest 5 ruffed grouses as your bag limit and 3 times that for your possession limit. In Zone B, the bag limit is only 2 birds times 3 for your possession limit. So find out where that line is that distinguishes Zone A from Zone B, and you'll be able to hunt and have fun. Just be careful. Now in Wisconsin, all you need is a non-resident small game hunting license, and that'll cost you $85. So Wisconsin can be a very, very good choice for people to embark on a ruffed grouse hunt. So get up there, find woods, find logging areas, find successional growth young year between 10-year-old trees and I'd say 15-year-old trees, and maybe even a little younger, 5-year-old trees to say 15-year-old trees from an old clear cut, and you will get yourself into some grouse. Just be prepared because you're going to be hunting thick cover. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get tangled up, but it's going to be a blast, and they will shoot out from underneath your feet and dang near give you a heart attack. So for a future fall hunt, if you want to have fun and you want to have a delicious bird for table fare, go after some ruffed grouse. You have 2 states now to check out. If you want, get after it and go get yourself some ruffed grouse. I appreciate you guys watching the video. See you next time.